Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be reacting to AITA stories on Reddit. And if you don't know what these are, but you should because they've been like really popular lately. Basically, someone online gives you a scenario they're in when they don't know whether they're in the right or wrong, and they just ask the internet for help. And to be very honest, these are pretty interesting, and I've been watching them because my feed has been filled of them lately, and I do enjoy reacting to them, so I said why not make a video on it. So I already have it set up on my laptop, so let's just dive into it, I guess. So the first one is AITA for asking my stepdaughter to pay me back for my dress. And just from that, I'm saying yeah, but I can't completely judge, because usually these stories are like, the titles are just like, yeah, you're the asshole, but you never know. So I have a daughter, Ava, 18 female, and a stepdaughter, Mia, 22 female. Mia's mum has primary custody of her, so I only saw her for a few weekends a year growing up. However, she went to the college near me and my husband, so we're a lot closer now. Oh, that's nice. I have a job at a big fashion company, and we get clothing for free. Like, if it didn't sell or sample pieces, the rest is donated. When I first started, I got a beautiful silk mini dress that I love, and I have kept it in very good condition. After having my kids, it is more of a tight fit, so I usually pick something more comfortable. It fits Ava perfectly, and she borrows that dress all the time, and it looks great on her. Mia asked me to borrow the mini dress for a wedding, and I let her. She came over yesterday for dinner and showed us pictures of her at the wedding, and she looked stunning, but I noticed she had altered the dress. Mia is much shorter than me and Ava, so the dress, when she tried it on in front of me, was knee length of her. However, at the time, she insisted it was fine. In the pictures, it is a mini dress, which is how it sits on me and Ava. Mia admitted that she got home and preferred how it looks on Ava, so it got altered. However, she didn't cut the fabric off, just hemmed it, so I should be able to get the dress back after picking out the stitchings. I got upset at Mia, and when she handed me the dress, it would be very hard to get the dress back to its original state. Taking out the stitches could leave holes in the silk, and the dress fits more like a long top now. I asked Mia to reimburse me for the dress, and told her I was upset she had stitched and altered it without asking me before. She said she didn't know that she couldn't stitch silk and it was an accident. My husband said Mia made a mistake, and asking her to reimburse me for the dress that I got for free, which is that its original price is a lot more than she can afford as a college student. He said I shouldn't have let her borrow it if the dress meant so much to me. I accounted for Mia spilling something on the dress or getting it dirty, but I don't think it was fair of her to alter the dress without asking me, and I can't wear it as a dress anymore. I am quite upset about the dress, so maybe asking her to pay full price is too much, but she is an adult and it wouldn't be fair of me to treat her like a child. AITA. So, after reading all that, what I can say is that you're not the asshole, but you should be a bit more understanding of Mia. Like, you've grown up with her and you've grown close with her, so it could have been a genuine accident and she didn't know. You're in the fashion industry, you should have let her know. She's not. She's a broke college student. Asking her to pay for that is a bit too much. So yeah, I would say you're not the asshole, but I would come to an agreement. Maybe ask her, make her understand why she shouldn't have how it upset you, and just try to come to a mutual agreement. We'll read some of the comments that are on the post as well to see if my opinion matches with others. So One of them said, I think this is an issue where you need to try and do the modifications with a tailor first, with Mia present. Ask Mia for the name of the person who altered it and go talk to them all together about how to get it back. If they can get it back with no hole, then problem solved. If they can't, then Mia needs to be there to hear that and understand the consequences of her actions. That is fair. That is actually fair. Another person said, you're not the asshole, and I called bullshit on Mia's ignorance on how to handle silk. Listen, if you've not used silk before, you wouldn't know how to use it. It is an expensive fabric, but like, what the hell? Another one said, not the asshole. She is an adult at 22. She borrowed something and through her own actions, cannot return it in the same condition it was given to her. Common courtesy and common sense is that she replaces the item. She shouldn't necessarily have to give you the cash, but she should make an effort to resolve the problem as best as possible and get your replacement at the very least. I'm kind of amazed at the cluelessness that she had it altered without asking you, and then that she was going to give it back still altered. Asked to borrow her car, then give it back without doors and with a broken windshield. That was a bit funny. Right, I'll do one more story I can find them for, because I am making an account for Reddit just for these stories. Ooh, this one's good. I just read the title. Hopefully it's in full. Okay, AITA for refusing to pay my child's stepmother to babysit them. Yeah, we better get some juicy stuff in here, and if we don't, then I'll be a bit disappointed. Okay, so before I start, I should say that my son is 5, and only in the past 3 to 6 months has the father and his partner been consistent in his life. Okay? Anyway, my father's son sees him 2 nights every fortnight. He picks him up late Friday night and drops him off early Sunday morning every 2 weeks. Now, when he first started being consistent, I would offer money to make sure my son was fed and safe. I only did this because for the last 5 years he would give excuses of, I have no money to feed him, or I have no petrol. That's your kid that you have? But okay. My son adores his dad, so I offered money so that he had no excuse not to spend time with our son. After about the 3rd time of being consistent, his dad said, you don't need to offer me money anymore. I'm working full time and want to step up more. Good for you. I didn't ask for child support. I never have. Everything my son has, all his toys, all his clothes, all his school stuff, every experience he's had, I have paid for, and I am proud of that fact. Fast forward to a month ago, and I received a message from my son's stepmom. They are married but have been together for 3 years, have a child together, and are engaged, so it's easier to describe her as her stepmom. The message had said that it isn't financially fair on them to have to pay for things my son wants when with them. She has asked for $100 a night, so $200 a fortnight, to pay for his food, clothes, anywhere they go, and any toys he wants when with them. I responded with, if he wants a toy when with you, either you or his father can message me and I'll happily transfer the money to one of you, as long as the toy comes home with him. She said it was irresponsible parenting on my behalf for not wanting my son to have nice clothes and toys when at his dad's house, and that anything bought with them should stay with them. I agreed and said anything they buy for him should stay. She then made a big deal and posted on social media about how I'm a bad mother and refused to take financial responsibility for my son. I screenshot it and sent it to his father and explained the situation to him. He apologized and said he had no idea. She then messaged messaged me, accusing me of trying to break up the relationship because I am a jealous ex, and that she doesn't think it's right that she should have to babysit my child for free. I said, that's fine. If my son isn't seen as part of your family and is just a child being babysat, then maybe the custody situation should be revised. I know it's harsh because I don't blame my son's dad. I'm just at such a loss and feel like a major asshole. Am I the asshole? And then there is an edit. Thank you to the helpful comment. I didn't put it into perspective of asking for child support as a way of advocating for my son's rights. I'll be speaking to my social worker and asking for child support that will be put into a bank account for my son. Thank you. So, that was a nice one. I would say you're not the asshole. You just made your point clear. And it's not babysitting. Like, you should know when you're going with a single parent that you might have to pay for the kids they might have in the previous relationship. And if you don't feel like that's for you, then you should just leave and date someone that's single, because that's like a commitment you should have before going into that. So we're gonna read some of the comments. And I just think that in this situation, it's the stepmom that's the asshole, not OP, because I don't see anything wrong they did. But yeah, let's read some of the comments, shall we? Not the asshole, but seriously, go for child support. You're letting down your son by not holding his father to account for part of his upbringing, and that money is for your son, not you. You need to step up and advocate for him so you have the appropriate resources to give him the upbringing he deserves. So I guess that's why she made the edit, because a lot of people were saying she should go for child support. Okay, so this story is quite recent, because all the comments are like 9 hours ago, 8 hours ago. So another one said, I had a relative get pregnant at 17 by a deadbeat who already had 3 or 4 other kids at home. What's he doing with a 17-year-old? What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, she knew he was a loser and he ghosted her early on. A few years in, and she's now a single mom of 2 without a degree or a lot of job prospects. She seeks assistance from the state for food and daycare in a year state not known for social welfare programs. In the first meeting, the state employer asks about the dads. She explained that there are deadbeats who don't work, and so she just didn't even bother taking them to court. Turns out the state was not at all cool with that and forced her to get a court-ordered child support structure set up with baby daddies. All of a sudden, those guys were on the hook for like $200 a month. Oh, and can we just talk about the money she was saying? Like, I know inflation and everything that was going on, but $100 for a weekend is actually crazy. What type of things are you getting that child? The kid is 5. Yeah? Food should not be that expensive. I don't think, anyways, in America. Food shouldn't be like $100 for a 5-year-old who's only gonna eat like 2 pieces of carrots on the plate. So, this comment like resonates a lot with what I said. Not the asshole, but the stepmom is. Hope you screenshot this message also and send them to the father. He wants to step up for his son. He should do so. And his wife should as well. Or remind his wife that her husband would be legally responsible to pay child support. So if she wants money for 2 days every 2 weeks, she might do the same and go for child support for the other 12 days. Not that you would do that, but you can use it as an argument. And that you could go after child support of the last 3 years if that's what she really wants. Right. So that's it for today. And let me know in the comments if you want me to do more of these, and I'll see you later. Bye.